Welcome to the League of Legends Summoner School case study on how to climb ELO. Unlike the vast majority of advice, which usually consists of misleading 5 tips on how to increase your rank, this case study will revolve around a statistical approach on your performance as a player and teach you analyzation tools that enable you to leverage your strength accordingly. To kick things off, we're going to start with Chapter 1, Reverse Engineering Your Ultimate Goal. Chapter 1. It is important to start with the end of the season in mind. Ask yourself the question, what rank are you opting for in Season 7? Now this question is fairly simple yet somewhat difficult to answer. You need to take a few things into consideration. What rank are you now? With what rank did you finish Season 6? What is the highest rank you've ever been? And how much time do you want to devote towards League of Legends, and what other important events in your life might be distracting you from League of Legends? For me, this would be going to college or studying and friends and so on. Let's have a look at the League of Legends ladder system before we specify our exact goal. The rankings consist of 7 divisions, Bronze to Challenger. You're placed in a division based on 3 laws. Law number 1, whom you play against. Law number 2, the percentage of your wins out of your total amount of games, the so-called win rate. And law number 3, your previous ladder ranking. This concept is so simple, yet 95% of the player base fails to recognize how it can be used to surpass others in ranking and getting to the top. There is one of these 3 laws that determines the other 2. Which is it? It's law number 2, your win rate. If your win rate rises, you will face tougher opponents. Will also be placed higher in the ladder. The main concept of this case study, which enabled me and many others to reach the top 1% of the ladder, is to manipulate the law number, the win rate. All you need to do to reach your goal is to increase the likelihood of you winning a game. You won't win every single one of them, you will have feeders, you might even feed yourself at times, or even worse, you might have an AFK in your team. But hey, over the course of time, you will climb towards your goal. When setting a goal, one needs to be as specific as possible. So let's dig a bit further into the meaning of a division. A division simply reflects how you rank up against other players in your continent. It says if you're in silver, you're in the top 60% of the player base. Around 40% are slightly worse than you, and around 59% are better than you. Here is a chart that shows the distribution of the player base into the different rankings. In bronze, you find the bottom 40% of the player base of your continent. In silver, we're already the top 60%. If you climb through the silver rankings and approach silver 1, you're already getting closer to the top 30 or even top 25%. If you make the climb all the way up to gold, congratulations, you're already in the top 25% of the players and you can consider yourself fairly good. If you're approaching platinum, it's getting really hot now. Platinum is already the top 5% of the players, and in my opinion, I would like to congratulate you again, because you have by now successfully applied law number 2, increasing the likelihood of you winning a game. If you're a master of this law, you will reach platinum in no time. If you're above platinum, say for example in diamond, you can already consider yourself in the top 1% of the player base. Please keep in mind that these numbers will slightly change over the course of the season as more players will enter the rankings and climb towards their goal. Let's take a quick break and recap what we've learned so far. You have acquired the knowledge of how the League of Legends ranking system works. You know that the division reflects how you rank up against other players and how many players are better or worse than you. You know that law number 2, increasing the likelihood of you winning a game, is the key to climbing. We can now go back to settling a goal. Ask yourself the question, what rank are you opting for in this season? I will start off with an example for myself. I'm opting for Diamond 2 in Season 7. What rank are you now? I'm currently in Gold 2, 48 LP. With what rank did I finish Season 6? I finished Season 6 at Platinum 1. What is the highest rank I've ever been? My highest rank I've ever been was in Season 6 at Diamond 3, 40 LP. How much time do you want to devote towards League of Legends? I want to devote roughly 10 games a week, which means 500 games a season, and what other important events in my life will be during this year. For me, this will be entering college and learning for exams. Once you have set your own goal, you want to reverse engineer it. I would suggest to start off with a small goal that just aims slightly higher than your previous ranking. It makes it much more simple and you can still increase your goal over the course of the season. Let's dig into reverse engineering now. Reverse engineering means that we are going to structure the upcoming 9 to 10 months of season 7 into shorter 2 weeks brackets and periods. Take your current ladder ranking, for me goal 2, and count how many subdivisions you need to climb to reach your destined goal. For me, going from goal 2 to diamond 2, there are exactly 10 subdivisions where I need to climb. Now, with 10 subdivisions, I need to climb exactly one subdivision for every single month. However, it is far easier to climb from gold 3 to gold 2 or from gold 2 to gold 1 than it is to climb from diamond 3 to diamond 2, which is why we do it a bit differently. We take the 2 weeks periods and make one division per 2 weeks. You might have to adjust this value a bit for yourself, just do some calculating. The goal is to reach 50% of your overall goal within the first 3 or 4 months of the season, so you have plenty of time left to reach the hard part, the other 50% of your goal. For my example, if I'm to climb one division every 2 weeks, I will reach 50% of my goal, namely Platinum 2, within 10 weeks or 2.5 months. Recap it a bit. One division in every 2 weeks. I need to do 5 divisions to reach half of my goal, so it takes me around 10 weeks. Calculate your own numbers, play around a bit, see if it seems reasonable. If you need to climb 3 divisions in 1 week, change your goal. This won't work. Once you're satisfied with your calculation, the most important part comes now. You need to write your goal down. Manifest it. It's very important. Name your end goal. Name how many divisions you're going to do for every 2 weeks or for every 4 weeks if it helps you. And then write down the exact and specific date by when you will reach 50% of your overall goal. In my case, I'm going to reach Diamond 2 by the end of Season 7. For the first 50% of my goal, which is Platinum 2, I'm going to climb one division for every 2-week period. This means that I'm going to be Platinum 2 within 10 weeks or 70 days. My journey starts on January 16th, so tomorrow, and I will reach 50% of my goal, namely Platinum 2, within the 70 days on the date 27th March 2017. I would highly suggest you to write it down too and see if it makes sense. Is this possible? Is it feasible? Can I work for it? And if the answers are yes, this is possible, I can rank up one division every 2 weeks, or maybe it's also fine if you rank up one division every month or one division every 2 months. You just need to have a specific time frame and write it all down. Where do you want to be? What is 50% of your goal? And by when do you want to achieve these numbers? Thank you very much.